I've got two pieces of styrene from the railroad shop. This is 6 mil, or it's like 0.6 mil, and 3. And for the bottom, I think I'm going to probably have to go with the 6 because it's a little more rigid, and it should be more better. I'm going to start just by trimming this sheet down so it's not such a big piece to work with. So I really don't need any more than that. I guess. So just tracing out what I removed, that's kind of the basic shape. I'm going to trim this about 1/8 of an inch strong, and then see how it fits. I've got some milliput to milli vanilli putty. I've got some of that stuff to fix my mistakes. Here's a tip to save you some bleeding. So this is what I do to hold my knives up. I got a little spongy scrub brush thing, and I just drive the knives into it, and it keeps them in the same place and blades down. If you've got a tip or a technique or a trick that you'd like to share, just send me an email, junkie@scaleModelAddict.com. Okay, so after about half an hour of sanding this and cutting it and trying to get it to fit, I've got a shape that pretty much fills the hole. I'll put that template on the website under downloads, and maybe it'll help you. I don't know, maybe it'll help you. So what I'm going to do now is put some backing. I just have duct tape here just to hold it, but I'm going to put some backing in some little bits of styrene, and just to hold that there. Once I get that solid, I'm going to try to fill in the cracks with some putty, some epoxy putty, and get that, the edge of the ship here is kind of rounded over, so I think I can achieve that with putty, and fill in the holes and try to get it strong enough so that I can scribe the panel lines into there. At the same time, in the front here where they have the option for the landing gear, I'm going to take the piece that comes with the kit and fill that in and just putty over that too. And I'm also going to fill in the little hole in the back where the stand can fit, and yeah, it's moving along. So I took a piece of 6 mil and filled up the front landing gear. I had to sand that flat a bit just to reduce it by a couple thousandths of an inch, and so that's flat. That's going to be filled with putty after. The belly's on, so I'm going to get out some epoxy putty and fill that in from behind, and then I can sand it and whatever, and then some putty just to fix what I did. According to this, it's a versatile putty. It adheres to or will seal or bond metal, wood, plastic, tile, cement, etc. It can be sculpted, and when set can be turned, sawn, drilled, tapped, filed, sandpapered, painted, or cellulose sprayed. It can be used for mold making, and it finds extensive use in industry. Yeah. I've tried using this to do like little figure sculptures, and I find that it sucks for that. But for this, where I have to try to get well, something really hard that I can file and that I can put the panel lines back into, I'm thinking it'll probably work good. The green stuff doesn't dry really hard, plus I don't have any. I can't find it out here in the Maritimes. So anywho, I'm gonna give this a go. You surf the web much? I do, all the time. Looking for stuff, looking for references, surfing YouTube, and all that fun stuff. Here's 5 links I found this week that might be interesting to you.
Starting with some basics, StarshipModeler.com is a great resource for science fiction modeling. With a fantastic message board, lots of work in progress builds, very good store with fast shipment, and all kinds of reference material, reader galleries, contests, you name it. If you're an armor guy and you want to check out some science fiction, this is a good place to get started. Also, you can hop over to resinilluminati.com. This is basically a message board, mostly resin kits, and different genres, sci-fi, military, you name it. Some pretty amazing work going on here. If you haven't seen this already, you should. This is a blog that links to different YouTube videos of a Japanese modeling show. Pretty amazing stuff, and the videos are from everything from armor, science fiction a little bit, lots of armor actually, and some vehicles and dioramas, and these guys are really good. Back to YouTube, be sure to check out the Kamloopian's page on YouTube. He builds gaming terrain from scratch and offers some insight into Canadian politics, and I'm sure you'll be not only entertained but also inspired just to start building. Pretty cool stuff on here. And be sure not to miss my buddy's YouTube page, Pafru Hardy, on YouTube, a bilingual blog site basically, and he just talks about what's going on, and always good for some entertainment and fun. That's it for this week, but be sure, if you have any suggestions for linkage, send me an email at junkie@scaleModelAddict.com.
So after about 5 minutes of kneading this, it's kind of a consistent green color, and I'm going to get some water and a couple of tools and get this going. So that's where I'm at. I just filled the sucker full of milliput. I'm going to let that dry and then use some other stuff to kind of make it better. Let that dry overnight. That's it for Scale Model Addict this week. I'm Scott Gervin, and thank you very much for watching. If you have any advice, just shoot me an email at junkie@scaleModelAddict.com. Thanks a lot. See you next Sunday night. God bless. Oh!